one day out from the British finals. So the plan for today, still got carbs trickling in. Yesterday we were up 750 carbs again, so that was 2 days of 750 carbs. Today we're going about 370 because the look last night was very nice, you know, full, hard, separated, still really dry. What we did is we weighed before I went to bed, so I was up to 181 pounds, which is 4 pounds up, and then I was back down to 178 this morning, so still dropped off quite a lot overnight, and there's still loads of room to push the fullness. You know, I can eat and drink into my weight cap now, which is 187. There's a lot of room there, and I think I need a lot of carbs to fill up, and I look better towards the end of the day, I've noticed as well. So we'll get a lot of carbs in today. Tomorrow morning we'll just play it by ear. I think the last 2 meals here today are not as high in carbs. Okay, so it's 4 meals of high carb, and then the last one's no carb, just berries, but it's all good. We'll all go. I'm gonna enjoy it. We are prepared. I've had my haircut, which was fucking butchered again. I went there the first time, they cut me up, so I made a complaint, and then they invited me back for a free haircut, so I went back yesterday. I really wish I didn't, because he's taken so much off the top, which I've been growing for ages, fucked up the taper. I literally left midway through the cut and fucking went to a different haircut, barbers, to get it sorted out. They managed to make it look A-okay, but still not happy because he's taken so much off. But what can you do? Anyway, that's the plan for today. We are on the road to Bradford, which is going to take about 3 hours to drive to at 9 o'clock. We'll get registered or eat on the way, do what we have to, just take it easy. And we'll be ready to go tomorrow afternoon. Hey, baby girl. What you got there? So yeah, looking forward to it. It's going to be good to get on stage again, and then we will see how well we do. At the minute, I'm not worried about placings. I just want to bring the best look I can, you know, enjoy it, have fun being on stage, because I do love being on stage. It's just a case of taking my mind off the placings and whoever actually turns up. But yeah, we will try and vlog the whole day. Okay, we are now on the road. We've had 2 meals this morning. So meal 1 was just beef, 140 grams of beef, 1 egg, cream of rice, 100 grams, and berries and a little bit of peanut butter. So going into this day, we are still loading on carbs because we find the flatness really comes out, as in I go flat overnight, and the carbs from yesterday have stuck a little bit. I'm up a pound or 2. But we've really got a lot of fullness we can push, so still loading into today. We've had 2 meals, like I said. The second one was just chicken and rice, 100 grams of rice, 150 grams of chicken, a little bit of peanut butter, and it's now 11 o'clock, 11:15. Next meal will be about 1 when we arrive at Bradford, which will be pre-workout, and then we'll get into an upper pump session where we will literally just be getting a pump, moving some of the carbs around into the places we want them, having a look at some posing afterwards, working out, and then yeah, having post-workout meal, which will just be cereal, and then the final meal of the day will be low carbs, and that will be the day pretty much wrapped up for food. So by the time we're done with training and eating the next meal, we'll check into hotel, go to registration, TANs at 6 p.m, and then there's an athlete meet and greet as well tonight as well. So that should be quite fun to go to, meet some of the pros hopefully, get a few pictures, and yeah, we'll go from there. And then it's Saturday go time. On Saturday it will be stage time at like 3:30, 4ish, I imagine. Again, we will just play the look by ear. I'll wake up in the morning, do rounds of posing. I imagine we're going to keep filling with carbs tomorrow as well, because like I said, I flatten off quite a lot at night, and I found like towards the back end of the day I look a little bit more, well not a little bit, a lot more full vascular and hard while staying like, you know, dry, and there's no like water retention there, which is exactly what we want. And I want to be able to get a really decent pump before going on stage as well. So it might just be a case of actually filling again a little bit more into Saturday, because we've got a lot of room to play with the weight cap as well. So it's been a lot of carbs over the last couple of days. 750 on Wednesday, grams of carbs, and then 750 yesterday, and I think it's around 400 again today. Like I said, we'll pose, see what the look looks like in the morning, and then we'll make a decision on how much it'll go in tomorrow as well. And they're just, you know, when you're going into peak week, it's just about trying to find the look that works, and you have to just keep taking pictures, posing after meals in the morning, and then assessing it based on that. You can't really just be like, oh, I'm going to eat this amount of carbs and this is how I'm going to look, because, you know, you have to test things out. But going into the show, I'm very much trying to just focus on enjoying it and not like the placing, because I think I disappointed myself last time with my placing, and it took away from the enjoyment of the show. So like people always say, you can't go into these shows expecting a placing, because you don't know who might turn up. Someone that might have been competing for years might be there, that's ready to turn pro. You know, your time might come if you keep pushing. And it's all about just progressing your physique and doing the best you can and creating the look that you can. And I think we have actually done that this time. We've improved a lot since the last couple of weeks, just by coming down in body weight and bringing out a little bit more crispiness, leanness through the glutes in the back. And now I can fill up a lot harder and get a lot fuller, and it's created a little bit more crispy look, which I noticed last night, which is very good to see. And that's the sort of look I want to bring to stage, a very hard vascular but still lean look, which is obviously the goal for everyone anyway. But yeah, that's all. I'll probably get some clips for training and the next couple of meals, and we'll see you there. Adios. So we are in Muscle Bound Gym for a quick upper pump session, which is hard to do because I just want to train hard in here. There's lots of decent kit. But we'll be taking it easy. 1 set per exercise, 12 plus reps, leave some in the tank as well. I'll just do 2 chest, 2 back, 1 shoulders, and then arms, and then we will be good to go. But yeah, it's fucking nice gym. Lots and lots of good kit, which is a shame that I don't get to use it properly anyway, but we'll have a play.
Mm.